Hello, welcome to the Age of Listening channel. We're going to do the June readings for the earth signs, and we start off with a general reading, and I suggest you listen to the general reading and then click to the timeline that's in description below for your whether you're Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. I'll have it down there. The cards have been phenomenal this month, wow, because I've already done fire and water. So I'm going to put two oracle cards. That's from my guide to you, or my higher self to you, and that will run throughout all of the personal reading, all that not personal, can't be personals, too many of you, but it will run to all of the earth signs, and we must focus on that particular one, and I'm going to take that. Oh my goodness, accepting love, already had that already. What we're talking here for this particular card is about, keep that, because there's going to be a little bit of stress this month leading into July. It's going to start trickling in. I do want to do a UK and American look at what's going on, but I keep being told to hold back, so I'm holding back. But if one of you makes a comment and you have a particular question, I will definitely do it, because my guide wants me to be really positive, and every time I've done a card, they've not been very positive. But anyway, moving on. But that is talking about accepting love. It's about, keeping what's coming from friends and relatives, loved ones, whoever. Keep that love coming towards you, and at the same time giving it out. This is what's going to ground you over this next month. Keep the love in there, and if it's just you and your dog or you and your cat, go buy a treat for your pet. If it's for a loved one, make a meal, and if they're not deserving, then well, there's the door. But I've got to say that. But you've got to find that love, receive it, accept it, because it's really important that you have that good energy coming towards you to support you. All right, I don't know why I'm going on, but there must be a reason for it. Okay. And you have got the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's finding your tribe and working together, because threes are about progressing forward. It's about growth and expression and creativity, and you can do that better with the people around you that value you and you value them. Wow, this is going to be very interesting to see what this general reading has got to say for all of the earth signs. Yeah, okay, I'm really getting that it's going to be a lot about boundaries. But anyway, love and relationships, star card. Yeah, so something's coming forward, and it's all about being centered. I think, yeah, okay, so it is about being centered. Something's coming forward, and it's going to affect you, and it's going to be good for you, because it's going to clean out, it's going to clean the rubbish out of your life. It's cleansing you. So the general is about energy. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of, whether it's, because ones are all about how much drive have you got in your life? How much ambition have you got in your life? And this is a huge amount of drive, fast amount of energy. that you're in right now. You've got the sun on you. I think there's a lot of pressure on you. I think there's a lot of pressure on you at the moment. That's what I get. And here we've got the initiate card for finances and career. So definitely with eights is about mastering something, accomplishing something, but you're moving into a new, you have something to master, because you're moving into something new. And it's swords, and swords are all about truths. They're about the mind. They're about evolving with information. But it's also about strength, you know, your inner strength and the battle of the mind. So there's something new coming in. Sorry, I had to do something there. So let's see what the advice then is. So the advice with the relationships card is, it is up to you. I love the sevens. You've got a lot of reflecting to do. You've got a lot of assessing and decision making to do. Earth signs in general. Sevens is about, what do you want to do? And it's cups here. So, you know, when we think about daydream, it's also about manifesting as well. And this Seven of Cups gets a hard rap. But I think if you don't have, if you don't use your imagination, it's really hard to bring things into being, because it involves you thinking about that which you want. So it's asking you to do that. That's your in the area of finances, family, you know, what do you want in your life? Be positive and dream about that which you want. Not in a I wish, but as in just think on what would make you happy in an atmosphere of appreciation. And when you're in that appreciation, there's a fine line between dreaming and then ho-humming at the end of it and going, oh, that would be so nice. Instead, dream and appreciate the dream, and you're more likely to bring it in that way. And here we have it. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, I haven't looked. I don't gaze at all of the cards. I look at them one at a time. That's what I'm talking about with the One of Pentacles, because this is value, what you value in your material world. And here, that's what that card means. Everything I just said. So in general, earth signs, you're being offered the Ace of Pentacles. And that is about a seed for future fulfillment. You're being given a seed of your future fulfillment, and that's whatever you want at the time. So if you want more health, if you want a more stable, successful life, if you want more physical love, you know, whatever that is, whatever you see as an asset or value, dwell on it, and you will receive it that way. In finance, then, you have entering into a new place, but we have here the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it does feel like this whole thing is about focusing on, because here we have the lady who who is, I mean, again, 7 is about assessing. I mean, it's a female cat here. I always view it as a female cat. But this is, I think it's a bloke on, yeah, it's a bloke on the Rider-Waite. And he sits and he's looking at what he has sown, the gardener. And he's inspecting it. And he's definitely not stepping forward and doing, but more just stepping back and assessing. And you're being asked, because this is just the advice card, to go, okay, has what I've planted in the past grown into what I'd hoped for? Is there areas that I need to prune? Is there areas that I probably need to water more? And so it's more of a, because if you're coming into, if it's an area that you need to learn from, because you've learned a lot in the past, but you're about to move to something that is new to you, and it's asking you to assess it very carefully to see if it's viable in career and finances. So there's a lot here in the earth signs of assessing. So we'll go now to the individual ones, starting with Taurus. Give it a good shuffle, and I'll be back with you in a sec. Right, sorry, had to give something to my kids. Yes, I've got this written down because I always forget if I don't. I haven't got any space to put it anywhere else, so I've written it on toilet roll. But anyway, that's just in case you saw it and thought, what on earth has she got there? As I do each person, I write it down. Right, so Taurus, you are next. Personal reading. So you're feeling very laid, you're not very laid back, you're feeling in a decision, or you're being asked, well, you're in a decision-making process. I think you're caught up in your own head at the moment. Possibly that's it. You definitely need your tribe. You are definitely needing to assess and make assessments. You definitely need to decide and make decisions on what you value and who you value for this month of June. So let's specifically just look at Tauruses then. Love life. Ooh. 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 Okay, so you're in a great place in general. You have been accumulating information and knowledge of all the things that you like in life, but it is going to, you are going to have to use it in the future. So you're on a reset, which is great. It is Pentacles, so it's all that you value. And let me get my drink. And Tauruses, because I am one, are great at knowing what they value and appreciate everything they have, so that you can move forward and use it for other people, because you're all about helping people or poking your nose in, mattering to which way you look at it. Sorry, inside joke. You've got the Knight of Cups here, so you're in a situation, could be where somebody's coming towards you, offering you that cup. Could be that you are offering a cup to somebody. Yeah, I'll leave that there. And then we've got the 4, is that a 4? Yeah, the 4 of, so you're feeling quite stable at the moment. You're holding the line. You've got, with career and finance, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're keeping future plans to yourself a bit, because even though fours are about stability, we have the three of growth at the top, but he has got one sword that's lain to his side because he's not yet talking about the new beginnings, or he's waiting for new beginnings. I'm trying not to channel me here. But I know a few Tauruses and we're all in the same boat, so that's fine. The advice... Ooh, okay, wow, okay. So advice here then, what to do with this new person, or you moving to offer a love to a new person, or it can be friendship. You know, you can be wanting love and you're offering friendship, and it doesn't have to be, you know, anything else. Or it can be you've got a daughter-in-law and you're wanting to reach out to her, or it can be, you know, it can be anybody and you're reaching out, and because I mean, I know he's kind of with the Knight of Cups, he can be a bit of a Sir Galahad, you know, and he gets a bad rap because it's quite, you know, it is quite shallow love, but you could call it beginning love. You know, this person wears the heart on their sleeve, but is it fixed? Has it grown into the King of Cups? No. So there's a certain amount of kind of naivety to it and apprehension, but you know, you're kind of going forward and handing that cup to somebody. And the advice is be the Queen of Swords, holy. So she's very wise. She's very okay. So you're being asked to be the Queen of Swords. That's totally different now. So that changes this, because she's able to give constructive criticism. She holds her truth close. She's quite protective. She's very realistic and she's very discerning. So you're being asked to be discerning. Okay, well that just poured water over my lovely thought in my head. Anyway, so in general here, we've got the 10 of Cups. It's all about valuing. You're holding on to what you're valuing. You know you're moving into something new. You've been through the mill. You've been through all the wars, and kind of you're going to stand your ground, and you're a lot wiser about what you care about. And it's saying with the 9 of Cups, which is, I love this card, because this is a man who's attained. It's the Pisces card. He's content. And so it's saying be content, be satisfied, because that's when your dreams become reality. So be confident, guys, in general. And a confident guy, a confident girl, whatever, should always be the Queen of Swords anyway. Yeah. So we go over to work then. We've spoken a little bit about what the 4 of Swords is, and your advice is to be the 10 of Swords. Now, 10 of Swords, I like the 10 of Swords. In career and finances, what this means is, okay, so you're holding something back, and the advice is you're going to be moving with all of the wisdom that you have into something new. You have whatever it is, it's all separate for different people, but you have accumulated, whilst in the 4th of Swords position, you have accumulated lots of wisdom, which you're being asked to use moving forwards, which is why the swords are in the person's back, because they have gleaned lots of information, lots of wisdom, lots of truths, and because it's 10, 1 and 0 is 1. Moving forward to new beginnings, and potential is coming towards you. So it's a really good card. And combined with this, it makes sense. Okay, we'll leave that then and go to Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Let's write you down so I don't forget you, because I do this all the time. I do some shuffling and then I forget. Who have I just done? So Virgos for the month of June. Let's see where you are. Hopefully you've listened to the general, please, and not just skip through, because you put them two together and they work out really well. Do a few more shuffles and then we'll begin. So we can see with while I shuffle, to remind you with the giving and receiving of love at the moment, I think it's really important. I think it's important that you have your tribe around you. We've got the Three of Pentacles, and that's about creativity and growth. It's also about building something together, building something on your own. But it can be joining forces with other people. But threes are always about expression and producing something with the help of either your own creativity or those that are around you. Because, you know, three heads put together. Although some say three is a crowd, but... So yes, so love, general for Virgos, and finances and career. Advice. So we have the Page of Cups, some sort of imagination, some sort of something on your mind. Is something picked at your I'm seeing there's something caught your attention. Something caught your attention. We have the Queen of Pentacles here, which offers you a lot of stability and that which you have value in. Now this could be family. This could be appreciating the matriarchal position that you're in. It could be because when I look at this is a very kind of, for me, quite a Virgo-esque person, because she holds what she values, and she's watched things grow and prosper, and it's not been by accident. And with Virgos, you don't do things by accident. Everything is very well thought out, and you know what you value. But for right here and right now, something's piqued your interest, and you're sitting thinking about it, what to do. And the advice is be the Queen of Pentacles. So really, I kind of feel that if you're being asked to be the Queen of Pentacles, you know, this is a very independent lady who's very practical. She nurtures that which she sees value in. And I mean, I think it's a Capricorn card, but it's definitely, you know, obviously it's an Earth card. And there's a lot of fertility here and abundance, because she can, she's the kind of the queen of the housewife. She can make anything stretch. She can make those pennies stretch, and she can do whatever she wants, and it will, she's good at manifesting. So it's a very optimistic, very positive card. And that's what it's asking you anyway, to to be in love, relationships, family, friends. I think it's asking you to be positive, but this isn't a yes card. This is a, all of the queens don't suffer fools. All of the queens, although abundant, they know their worth. Do you see? So I think you've got to stand it as the queen. Don't take any rubbish, but also don't give rubbish out. You know, this is not the Queen of Swords. This is, you know, and it's not the Queen of Cups. It's the Queen of Pentacles. So have dignity. That's all I'm saying. Yeah? Show some dignity. Not that I'm saying Virgos don't, but I'm just saying, you know, be dignified. That's what, yeah, I'm really getting that through. I'm sorry. I know some Virgos. All right, just hold it. Be dignified. In general, you've got a wand here and you're trying to figure out what to do with it. You've got energy to do something. You really want to do it. You're just deciding like what to do about it, because here you've got because here you've got the Death card. So you know one door is opening and another is closing. Yeah, that's probably why I was feeling that. So, you know, and after death, you kind of need temperance, because that comes straight afterwards. So something is going to close, or you've got to close it. But as one door closes, another one opens. So there's a completion of something, but there's also a fresh start. And this card says to me, don't burn your bridges. So, yeah, be dignified. You can be strong and make a point, but just do it as a queen. Don't know why, it's just coming through. Right, okay, so with career and finance then, we've got the Six of Cups. Now, Six of Cups is about boundaries, securing yourself. It is, some people say it's giving, but it's also giving and receiving. This person gives a cup because they already have a wand, they already have their own cup behind them. It's already there, it's already present. Their cup is already full, which is why they're able to give a cup to somebody who is, in this instance, a cat is giving to a kitten. She can give something to drink because she already has her own for herself. She's not giving on an empty, from an empty purse, if you know what I mean. And you have the Four in front. I love this card. You have the Four in front of foundations and stability. For me, this card is so amazing. Oh, okay. So this cat here, financially, does have stability, which is why she's able to give to others, because she's learnt to make sure that her cup is already full and always full, which becomes the Six of Harmony, which is why it's also Six is about healing and about community and stability, because she's done she's done the work herself. She set herself a priority so that she can give to others. And the advice card, I mean, it's a beautiful card. It is what it should be, because it's the Judgment. It is time to rebuild It's time to release. It's time for transformation. And that is because you've done this work. And this, because cups are about the emotions. It's your emotional love tank. But we're in the moment of career and finance. So you've done the work that you needed to do within you for your self-esteem and confidence. And now it's time. Now it's time for you to transform. Transform, rebuild, and release with the Judgment card. I love that. Okay, so we'll now move forward. That was a really lovely reading, actually, to Capricorn. I'm going to write Capricorn down so I don't accidentally do any of these twice. Hello, Capricorn, for the month of June. Don't know why there was a dramatic pause there. Oh, probably you're feeling dramatic. Are you feeling dramatic, Capricorns? Let's have a look. There's been a real storyline for Taurus and Virgos. Totally different feel. If you listen to my fire and the water, totally different feel. So when people say, oh, it's a load of rubbish, I'm going to do that again. Don't know why. I feel the need to do it again. Okay, for Capricorns, I think there's a bit of naughtiness coming up. A little bit of anger, possibly. Self-righteousness. Not a bad thing. We can all be self-righteous at times. Feeling feisty though. Are you worn out and feel like crapping down someone's throat? Let's have a look. Okay, so straight away I'm looking here. You've got the Isis card. I class it as 11, not 8. So it's a master, one of the first master number, the Strength card. So this is someone who is taking their seat as the matriarchal. She's taking her throne. Just take my word for it. Go and have a look at the card. I shouldn't. Yeah, I always talk about this because some people don't really get this card. But anyway, she has the lion at her feet. And whenever you have, whenever somebody is shown with a lion at their feet, they are subduing. They are saying, I am now the queen. I am taking my rightful place as somebody who's quite powerful in their own right. So that's in love, relationships, friendships, family. So the advice is, 8. You're mastering something, or you're being asked to master something. You are being asked to accomplish something. There's some form of action with the 8 of Pentacles. You're being asked to shine. In this particular card, it's quite lovely actually. It's almost like fireworks. You're being asked to kind of show your wares. That's what I'm getting. Show your wares. In family, love, relationships. Show what you can do. Don't know why. This is really empowering. You can do it. You can do it. Whatever this is about, you can do it. Let's move on, see if something else clarifies it, Capricorns. So you're keeping peaceful, level-headed in spite of situations with the 2 of Swords here, level-headed. And your advice is you're being given a new start, a potential new beginning, new opportunities of something that is going to bring value to your life in the physical realm. Okay, let's move on. Not seeing the connection just yet. In career and finances, though, you have the initiate card, and but it's gonna, okay, you're moving in, you have moved into something, or you're about to move into something new. It can be a mindset, it can be a new truth to do with career or finances, but there is a little bit of competition or chaos or conflict. So I think you've got to prepare for a bit of, I think you've got to prepare for a bit of conflict. I think it's going to get a little bit tasty. I think it's going to get a little bit rough at the seams. But you know, Capricorns, you thrive on that. So I don't think that's a problem, because the 5 is that competitiveness, a little, you know, flex your ambitious muscle. It's quite powerful, passionate. Something is going to motivate you, and I think it's asking you to be motivated to be the 5 of Wands. Because if it was anybody else, I would be concerned, but actually with you, you know, it's a bit like the Scorpios. It's like, bring it on, I can do it. So I think that's quite good. Quite happy with that. So yeah, overall, I think you're moving into something new, or new truths are coming forward, or a new way to think is how you're feeling, or you're about to go into it. And the advice is grab it with both hands and sink your teeth in to whatever it is, because you like getting into a bit of a fight. Because conflict brings change, and you know, you don't mind the battle, so that's fine. And you know, overall you're being very level-headed, but as I said, a gift is being given to you of a new opportunity, which is going to bring value into your life. And over in the family, love, heart situation, you're taking your seat. It's a very matriarchal card, but it could be patriarchal. But in this instance, it is about sitting on the throne of who you are and what you are. And you have got here the 8 of accomplishing something, working hard at something, working behind it. I mean, you have all the ability within you to accomplish what it is that you desire, what you value in your life. So diligently work at it. You know, it can be a daughter-in-law or a son-in-law that you wish to get close to. Well, if you diligently, with 8, it's saying you can accomplish this. Just work at it. Just work at it. You don't have to necessarily, you know, ball them over so that, you know, don't get too much in your ISIS, if you know what I mean, because this person is self-controlled. But just diligently work at it, and you'll be able to accomplish it. You know, or this can be, if you know, because obviously I can't give a reading for every single Capricorn out there. But this person is doing it on their own. No one's actually watching. So it's not like it's the victory card, you know. This is somebody who is keeping that confidence up, and they are accomplishing, and they have a certain amount of anticipation about there being victory, because they know that the next card is the 9, which is attaining what it is they're working hard at. So it's very confident, very bolshy, and it's going to add value to your life. So Right, I love that. I don't know what it means to you guys with Capricorns, but give us a thumbs up and a comment, and I'd appreciate that. Okay, have a good June. Bye, Earth signs.